Yes, people, welcome back to Never a Foul. If I sound like I'm a droopy little bastard, then please bear with me. I'm very ill. I've had 2 hours sleep.
Grrr.
I've got the flu from this prick.
Grrr.
And yeah, man.
Grrr.
Big up to the panel. If you're wondering if D's going to be here, he can't be here, to be fair. He's actually out recording, so
who
can't do much. Palace fan.
He's never here on Sundays.
Nah, but I asked.
He's always hiding, man.
Nah, he's never here on Sundays. I hate this little narrative that we're starting to do where we all of a sudden decide, like last week when everyone's going on Monday afternoon when I'm always at work. Where's Daps? Daps is never here on a Monday. D's never here on a Monday. I do understand though that Just D, pause, is looking for him. And I understand why.
I just need 2 minutes of pure silence, just for 2 minutes, if possible.
Let me know when. Respectfully, that's speaking way too much for this.
No, I just need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes.
We're not there yet.
Can I get 2 minutes? Can I get 2 minutes?
Yeah, what? 2 minutes of complete silence.
Complete and utter silence, if that's okay.
We do 2, or should we make it 1? 1 minute silence.
For what?
Can we get? I think a couple minutes. All right.
Can we have a minute silence?
All right, no problem. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Suits me. I'm ill.
All right. So good afternoon, all. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
On Friday, the 20th of December, at approximately 12:45 in the afternoon, I received a vicious and unprovoked attack.
Tell me
on
about
not only myself, but on my beloved club Arsenal.
Talk about it. Talk on it, please.
Thank you very much. I was told I was getting gegenpressed, a term originating from Germany and a football tactic where a team immediately applies pressure to the opposing team after losing the ball to regain it.
Who was said to do that to us? Who was doing that?
One second, my friend.
Sorry.
I was told I was unable to handle this. I explained that this particular attack was unorganized and not very well orchestrated. The NAF community were unimpressed and unresponsive. I didn't explain that this particular attack was dysfunctional and uncurated. Again, the NAF community were unimpressed and unresponsive. I tried explaining that the leader of this attack was no leader at all. That the leader of the attack was weak, fragile, a man of no substance, and very low testosterone. A man who shall not be named.
D.
A man who walks into football matches with the opposing team's fans and hopes he doesn't get recognized.
D.
A man who hides his shirt.
D.
A man who confuses the panel. A man who speaks with purpose and authority, but a man who lacks both purpose and authority. A man who shall not be named.
D.
I was told Arsenal are history and are on the decline and are now on the same level as bottom clubs, and that Crystal Palace will end our season and title hopes. I was told that Jesus' hat-trick was a fluke and that VAR was the reason Arsenal were into the semi-finals. I was told that Arsenal were not a top team. This man who shall not be named has put a stain on this club and this panel, and I am not associated with this man. I've received messages far and wide from Crystal Palace fans apologizing for his actions and telling me he is no spokesman for them. This man has now created a war, a real bloody war, with a team who have artillery as a badge. This man has infiltrated my home. He is a topic of conversation in my house and during my watchalongs. And this man shall not be named.
D.
And although I have an unpleasant situation of sharing a name with this man,
D.
This man shall forever be known as the man who shall not be named.
AKA D.
Is he now D minus? Is that what we're calling it?
Can I just say,
who shall not be named.
D, you have spent too much time with solicitors, first and foremost. Okay, yeah.
Wait, which D are you talking about?
Right,
this is definitely the right show for it. I mean,
but real talk, it is the right show, and that was like, I don't know if you hollered your solicitor or if literally you just been. But that was.
I did that just now, just before I come up.
Yeah, it was very good, very good.
I had more.
In a different life, you could probably
You're lucky I ended it early.
Anyway, there was a point where you kind of something you said where I thought you're talking about City there. What was it? Crystal Palace are going to end your chances of of winning a trophy and turn you into a mid-table team. And I thought, yeah, sounds like my club. Can I just thank you all for letting me be here? Because I understand kind of this is a top
Daps,
six panel.
let's have it right. It wasn't City that done that. It was Palace, sorry. It wasn't Palace.
No, it wasn't. It's, you know what, bro? It's been us. It's been probably another 9-10 teams. But listen, let's be clear. We went and drew with Palace. So shout out Arsenal who did the job.
We know the one team that really started it and got it going. You know.
Oh, you're doing what that Arsenal fan in the group chat Olu was doing yesterday, where everyone's trying to take the credit now, bro. If you want,
I can't take the credit, man. It's so annoying.
Bro,
I just realized what
Wolfie's not involved.
About 2 minutes to listen. I've only just clocked what you said. I've only just clocked what Daps just said. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, you've taken Palace to the cleaners twice, didn't you? Literally.
You have to remember, that D created Kaz's clipped a whole segment. Where
was he talking reckless or something? Was he talking reckless?
Have you not seen the video Have you not seen what happened?
Have you not seen D?
Was it that crazy? You're saying,
bro? Listen, it was Friday lunchtime, and I was going to Smith's to get my daughter some Christmas presents. I thought, let me check what's going on, and never a foul. Turned it on and heard an attack on Arsenal from D. Like fully, it was going off.
We were getting.
So where is he?
The audacity is, that this wasn't before Wednesday. This was after Wednesday. This was after Arsenal had already beat Palace. Yeah,
why didn't you inform me about this? This is sensational. What? How? So it was. What did he think he had a chance yesterday or something?
Have you not seen the video? Have you not seen?
I need to go watch it. I feel like I need to go watch this.
I think the maddest thing is, it's like after being beaten by Arsenal, he then thought, I'm going to attack Arsenal to get beaten again.
5-1 this time, and away from home.
Well, man was moving like Tyson Fury, but worse.
He said to me that Jesus is not going to do anything. Jesus should have scored a hat-trick.
At least, bro.
Should have, could have, though.
Is he back?
He still scored two. He scored 5 goals in 2 games against them.
I'm here screaming, give me Jesus back right now.
He said VAR was the reason.
Right, you starving like that, Daps. Yeah.
Bro, listen, there's certain players that I know I can't come out here and go, give me Cole Palmer, because I know I'm not going to get Cole Palmer. I can't say, give me Lavia.
You know what? You can't listen to Daps on certain things. Daps is the guy that comes on this show sometimes. Like, he's got chicken and chips. He's usually eating he's definitely starving right now.
No, bro, I am starving. Let me be clear. I am starving.
But I'm not going to lie.
Oh, give me. Then there's players that I know I'm not going to get back, like Cole Palmer, like Lavia. Yeah, right now, give me Laporte back, give me Gabriel Jesus back, and give me Mahrez back. Them
what about
three,
Sterling? You take Sterling back.
Nah, fuck Sterling. That man can keep Sterling. Yeah, but real talk. Jesus, I've always said it. Jesus's press from the front is special. Our players are not running for the ball no more. Yeah, so give me Jesus back.
Right, you know who I'm not gonna lie,
comes out at Christmas, man. I mean, the Arsenal fans are gassing him up. Everyone knows he's only out till the 25th.
Wait, NAF community. Quickly, NAF community. Like, can we just big it up for Daps, man? He's the best at this M&M shit, bro. He's the best I've ever seen at this M&M shit. Like, he preempts all the negatives so well, and then we get distracted and we go into another talk. Daps, you were talking way too much now for one winning 12. It was crazy. That was so crazy.
Crystal Palace. I can't believe we skipped Crystal Palace already.
I'm not talking smack. The one thing I'm not going to do yet is I'm not going to come here and be like, but we won the 4P. No, the treble, all of that. I don't want to be that guy. I refuse to be. You know what? I honestly feel that I should not speak about the treble or the 4P or any of that until I'm about 60. Yeah, which I think that's where it's 20 years on, and then you can talk about the history right now. And do you know? A few people in the group chat are saying that I'm actually, look at Wolfie still talks about his fucking
Whoa. You have a go at me for talking about history, and now you're going to wait till history becomes history for you to talk about it. That's hypocritical.
All right, fair enough. Well, I'm not going to be the guy that talks about it now, but everyone in the group chat was saying that I'm a negative person. I think you lot, a lot of you, maybe not Wolfie, maybe not Justy, because you two have probably only recently started streaming with me. George, Kunle, Cass. I'm not negative all the time about City, am I? When we're winning shit, I speak with chest, right?
Yeah, you're a politician. You're the one. You're incredible.
I'd say it's
nah,
rare
he doesn't talk negative, bro. He's a politician, bro. He knows how to. He plays the game very well.
But
if we're
for
looking
me,
at City fans speaking with chess, we'd say Hamza. That's chess.
Hamza's arrogant,
okay,
bro.
Hamza's not even a City fan, so we can't even categorize him.
Hamza's arrogant.
He's a jump around fan, isn't it?
I feel I never count my chicken until they're hatched. Yeah, like I always wait till I know the league is ours before I talk on it because I'm not gonna. What, you think I celebrate it more before we've won it?
I would. That's another extreme. That's one extreme to the other. I'm not saying you celebrate it, but your chest is out earlier than the end of the season, bro. Stop.
All right, fair enough. But right, that's cool. That kind of goes with what I'm saying because I found myself on a City show on Friday night. Yeah, 7 of us, and I was
7. Where'd you find 7?
Didn't even know there was so much.
Bloody hell!
I know. Hey, Wolfie, you're still trying to find a fucking co-host.
Stop trying to deflect, man. Stop trying to deflect.
That's
7.
Yeah, 7, bro. 7.
Oh my God, but that's still less than the amount of losses you've taken. But okay.
but still 2 more than fans we get in the Etihad. Yeah, I get it. Right, I am white. I'm a fucking bum. I can do all that Eminem shit as much as you like, bro. Right, but yeah, I found this mad thing where they were saying, right, next 4 games. So our next 4 games at that point were Villa away, Everton at home, Leicester away, and West Ham at home. And they said, how many points do you expect City to get from them 4? Now, I said the most I can say is 5. The most I can say is 5, right? And my theory towards that is I do think we beat West Ham at home. Right, I think the way West Ham play, as long as they don't get rid of their manager, that's the only caveat. If they keep that manager, I think we beat them at the Etihad.
All right.
Leicester away, I'll take a draw all day. And Everton at home, I'll be honest, I've been Everton at home the last 2 years. They've been difficult games, especially the way they played against Arsenal. I can't see us beating Everton at home. So I'm thinking, if I get a draw from Leicester, there's no way. Bro, the rest of the panel were giving 7s, 8s, 9s, 11s, 12 points from a possible 12 points, bro. How, like, and it's still taking, like, we can still win the Champions League, I've heard. We can still win the Champions League. What football are you fucking watching? Like,
no, you can though, Daps. Let's be honest here. Like, yeah, I know things are going all.
I know when you were in the Champions League, you like to say you could win it, bro. But I know what it takes to win a Champions League, and we can't win no Champions League.
Get into a Champions League final, you just need to beat the teams ahead of you. I've seen that with my team. We got to a Champions League final without even signing a player in the summer. Chelsea under Tuchel, he'd come in and he had managed to lead that team that was supposedly rubbish and finished. He managed to lead that team to a Champions League final and do something. It's not completely stupid to sit there and think that you guys can go and do something in that competition if the team can turn up in those games. But you do have some tough games coming up really soon, and unless you make those changes,
hold on. Hold on. 1 second.
No, Kunle, you've got to give them the hope. You've got to give them some life.
But the thing is, George, I'll be real. When you watch football, but when you watch football,
me, I'm the victim. This is
he is playing the victim card. He is playing the victim card.
I'm not, bro.
And he's doing it so well before we didn't realize.
There's no victim card. I'm talking about football. Hold on. Right, what I'm seeing right here is I created Never a Foul, to talk football. Now, I understand, that Cass has taken Never a Foul to a fucking beautiful place with crazy numbers, by playing the YouTube game, right? By doing the shameless shit. However,
calling you shameless, Cass.
No, I'm saying Cass is a fucking genius, right? That's what I'm calling him. But me, personally, I like to talk football. So, therefore, doing this, you're playing the victim card. No, I'm talking what I'm seeing. George, you telling me that, no, you can still win it. Bro, when I talk football, I talk what I see in front of me. Now, if you are telling me that this Manchester City team that have lost... I was trying to deep this in my head and I went online trying to find it. In my whole fucking lifetime, down to the 3rd tier of English fucking football, I don't remember us losing this many games in 12. I don't remember it, yeah?
So can we ask you the question?
And you think that I should be there going, yeah, we could still do something in the Champions League? Bro, no. No.
Dabs, listen, right? If you're not in the Champions League and you're not in the league race, yeah? Let me ask you a question. You said is it Everton next?
Yeah.
Leicester and West Ham.
Yeah.
Are you ready to now say these are relegation 6-pointers?
No, because we're not in a relegation battle yet. At the back end of the season, that's not how football works.
Yes.
Are they important? Yeah, yet, bro, yet. Our form is relegation form. You don't need me to tell you that. You get football, and furthermore, you're regularly in a relegation battle, so you know what a relegation battle looks like.
Don't talk to me while I'm above you like that, man.
Bro, I'll talk to you how I like. Oh, you know that. I'll talk to you how I like.
Man.
I don't play those games. I'll talk to you how I like.
Seriously, bro. Come on.
And furthermore, I'll talk to you. I need advice from you because you know how to handle yourself in bad form. I'm kind of not too sure how to handle myself, so apologies.
Yeah, change your manager.
Fuck off. Fuck. Bro, I'm getting them
I heard
messages.
he's going to be in the new Ocean's 11 anyway.
Trust me, I'm getting them messages off of City fans. Come on, Daps, you need to be the one to call Pep out. What hard food is anyone screaming Pep out? Is smoking fucking rocks, smoking bush?
Whoa, you're conflicting the narrative there. They've asked you to call him out, not say Pep out. Are you going to call him out?
I've got something to say. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, your mic's quiet. Okay.
This guy
his voice is quiet.
This guy likes jumping on the bandwagon for roasting people, but when it's against him, he wants to talk football.
Thank you. I was waiting for someone to call out this rubbish that's going on here. Thank you, guys. And then
so are you going to
call Pep out? I know you lot. Listen, even if I talk context on my club, I know you lot are still going to chat shit because you're shameless pricks. But
do you know what it is,
bro? I'm still going to.
Are you going to call Pep out? Are you going to
tell you really feel that?
Next one to no one. You're as shameless as we are, man. I'm talking like he's above it all, bro.
No, but everyone here knows that people know when I say it with actual meaning and when I'm just bantering. Like, yeah, you lot are all right. You lot are all shameless pricks. You're not actual pricks. You're just shameless pricks. There's a big difference.
All right, stop deflecting.
No, we're all shameless.
Let's go back to that WhatsApp.
Let's acknowledge that.
Yeah. So my reasoning. So people saying to call Pep out and all that crap. Yeah, right. First and foremost, I think anyone here would agree. If your manager has done what Pep has done, then they have a lot of fucking credit in the bank. Yeah. Now, people call Pep a checkbook manager, right? If you want to go with that narrative right now, that Pep is a checkbook manager, then cool. He's a perfect man to be given the fucking checkbook, isn't he? If that's the narrative you want, right? Because I can tell you now, the squad that won the 4P and the treble had one player in it that Pep inherited, Kevin De Bruyne. The rest of them, Pep either brought through or fucking went and got and developed into that winner. Yeah. So there is no better man in world football to get us out, to get us back. Right now, it's a different narrative. If we fall into a real fucking relegation battle, and we have no money, it's get the best out of this group of players because you're not spending in January. I'd understand. You know what? That might be go and get fucking Sam Allardyce or something, right? But this isn't. We are going to have money in January. Pep's the right man for it. And furthermore, we are never sacking Pep. Let me be clear. If my board sacked Pep, then I've got beef with my board because you don't disrespect a manager that's done that all for you. You let the manager.
So you're saying Pep's bigger than Man City?
If that's a narrative you want with your weird self, absolutely
no, that's a question.
No problem, bro.
It's a question.
No, Pep's not bigger than Man
City.
City.
You are literally putting Pep above Man City. You're putting
Man City.
The best for Pep over the best for your club.
Wolfie, didn't
no,
Forest do something similar?
Hold on one sec. But
at their detriment, right?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
You just said there. Hold on, Wolfie, you said I'm putting Pep above Man City. No, I think Pep is the right man for Man City. That's what I said. So I'm putting the club first because I think Pep is the right man for it. It's not me putting Pep above City.
That's your answer then, Daps. You don't need to be like, that's your answer.
No, that's exactly what you said, what we did with Clough. Clough stayed too long because Clough did what he did. Bro, and we ended up relegated that season.
Okay, cool. It's not
heed history and heed the warnings.
Bro,
he won 2 Champions League,
just like you.
Yeah, it wasn't even one crappy one, back to back as well.
Just like you, I wasn't about then. But bro, it's for me, it's the players that stayed too long. That's where that's where I think the board and probably Pep to a certain extent has got it wrong. That when we've got rid of Vinny, when we've got rid of Aguero, when we've got rid of David Silva, Zabaleta, Yaya Toure, all of them, yeah, they've all gone at, in hindsight, the right time. And elements of our fan base, usually the ones that right now are screaming, we need to go and buy Musiala, Wirtz, Frimpong, and all them players, yeah, and the people that are now screaming Pep out, they always say that we sold them at the wrong time and we should have kept them for longer, right? But they went at the right time and they left everyone happy, everyone, you know, always a sad goodbye and all of that, yeah? But with us not ever talking shit on them. Now, I'm here. Bro, I watched the game yesterday. I'm looking at the likes of fucking Bernardo Silva, who for years has been my favourite City player, going, get him out of my club. And I hate it. Because I'm literally going, this guy's not running for the club no more. Like, there's a lot of...
Yeah, but no, it's Pep.
But what do you mean Pep's not running? He's on the
touchline. Daps. Is there a chance? Obviously, no, but Daps, in all due respect, I respect what you're saying about... I respect what you're saying about Pep can never get sacked. And he's definitely one of those managers that's earned the right to kind of leave on his own terms. Yeah. More than... But do you think there's a potential chance that
he might leave on his own terms?
No, but mentally, Pep could be done with City, and he just isn't ready to let go. But mentally, he's just. The reason I'm asking is because it seems like right now he's never letting anything sit. He's trying new things each game, and when one thing doesn't work, he tries something else new, then tries something else new. And you just don't think he's in a cycle where he might be done mentally with City?
I kind of look when we won the Champions League. I kind of thought. That might have been... I know he had a year left on his contract, but I did think at that point that he might go then, because I thought, right, you've done everything that fucking everyone said you had to do. But obviously, stayed, did the four-peat, had a year left on his contract. I thought he was going to go when his contract ran out. I didn't think he'd sign a new one. And I do think there's relevance to it that Tiki probably beat him to it and said, listen, it's time for me to retire from football. And I don't know if maybe his closeness with Khaldoon, Serrano, his love for the club. They've said, look, the age of the squad and whatever, give us 2 more seasons so that we can rebuild the squad. And maybe there is relevance to what you're saying. I wouldn't downplay that. And also, I wouldn't say that if this form continues, Pep might walk. Like I really do think, yeah.
So there's no scenario where he's sacked. You lose the next 5 games, he stays.
For me, yes, he stays, bro.
Bro, it makes sense. It makes sense.
It's embarrassing.
He's the most successful manager they've ever had, and he's had one bad season. You want to sack him?
And furthermore, he has built, like, this is a thing. If you can start, like, I saw someone say to me, Pep's a dinosaur, bring in Zidane. Well, respectfully, Pep won trophies last season, right? How is he a dinosaur when Zidane has not been in football for however many seasons yet? How can you call Pep a dinosaur? So I think Pep's the right man, and I think he's got credit in the bank, right?
Some people accept a manager that hasn't won nothing in 5 years.
4 years.
5.
No, I just think at the moment, like, and you can call it an embarrassment, Wolfie. Let's be clear. Look at where my club. We haven't won we've won 1 game in 12, bro. Like, you think calling me the whole club's an embarrassment at the moment.
No, it's not about him being sacked. It's about you're too scared to have the conversation.
I'm not scared. No,
you're not even calling him out. Bro, you're not even calling him out.
Right.
I'm not saying sack him. Let's get straight. I'm not saying sack him.
Wolfie,
you should be man enough to call him out.
Right, Wolfie, define call him out, because if calling him out isn't asking for him to be sacked, I presume what you mean is say where he's going wrong, right?
One of the things, yes.
Okay, right. So I said Pep needs to take some blame for keeping the age of the squad too old, yeah, for not changing it. I can call him out, right? Be clear with what you ask me. If you're asking me to say Pep out, I will say Pep out. But say you won't even have a conversation. We've been speaking for 15 minutes about it, yeah? So
you've been dancing around it, bro. I'm not going to lie.
No, I'm not. not dancing around We're having No, I'm dancing around saying what you want me to say. Yeah.
I don't care what you say. I just want you to actually talk about it properly rather than do this whole Dap Starmer thing, man, of just dancing around the edges,
what you want me to do, is because honestly, tell me what you want to do. Don't just say things that sound cool. Tell me what conversation you want to do. Like, show me, Wolfie. You know, I think you're a good content creator, and you're sick of calling people out, but actually have some substance to it now. Take it to a next level. Don't say things that land. For me, actually, what are you asking me to say, bro?
For me, what it is, it's your narrative that I don't like. You're saying Pep forever until he decides out, That for me is not a narrative you can build on.
I actually said if we get into a proper relegation battle, there might then be a different conversation because we might need.
So you might then just about start the conversation once you find yourself basically screwed, right?
Yeah, because I think
you're just going to ignore what happens before.
What I said is, everyone calls Pep a checkbook manager. Give him the chance to have a checkbook, right? If we're not giving him a checkbook and we're going, listen, we ain't getting new players in. These players aren't getting back fit. Therefore, we need a different type of manager. Then we look for a different type of manager, right? That's having a conversation, You just want me to give you a clickbait and we keep it moving.
No, what I want you to do is talk on these last 12 games. Ignore the Forest one because I don't want to talk about that one, right? But in these last 12 games, whether you think this squad is shot or not, they are too old and what have you. This squad cannot have come off this cliff edge as bad as they have overnight. I don't care how old they are.
Yeah, agreed.
Accountability, you seem to put most of the blame on the players. Would I be fair in saying that?
Yeah, 100% I do.
Which is deflecting away from Pep. These are players that have aged a couple of months, not a couple of years.
Yeah. I think right. So I think another thing that is, and this is on Pep, right, is, and this would be on, this was on Klopp at points. This has probably been on everyone's manager. And I've said this on every stream, that when you start losing games, managers naturally in any walk of life speak to you in a different way. So I do think Pep's man management, I'll be honest, my boy was at the game. My boy, who's not a City fan, his daughter plays for Aston Villa, and he was sat right behind the City bench yesterday, and he heard Pep calling the players shit. Literally saying these players are shit. Right? Now, that's on Pep. That kind of shows me that is how Pep might be talking to certain players in the dressing room. And that ain't good. And I do agree. There's players now that are not playing for Pep. Pep has lost, it seems to me, and I'm hearing there's beef in the dressing room between players. So, I get it. Pep's man management right now is to be questioned. Bro, I still think the fact that he a couple of games
tactics. I'm sorry, but it's not fair on Spurs. No, my point here, it's not fair on Spurs when Ange gets called out for this high-line football and you see what you did against Villa for their first goal, you make Ange look like a low-block team. Where's the calling out of that? That is not tactics. I freaking manage at under 14 levels. I can see that line was too high away at Villa with their pace and everything. If Ange did that at Spurs, it would be all over the papers.
Ange hasn't won 4 Premier Leagues.
It doesn't matter. I'm talking in this match in isolation, right?
In isolation,
look at the tactics he was playing.
Not even in isolation, because they've done this. I feel like across the past 2-3 months when they've been
the whole season, bro.
He's persisted with the high line, and the thing that's been killing them, consistently, like we saw within the first minute of the Aston Villa game, is they're losing the ball.
30 seconds, bro. You know what it is?
Killing them every time.
And this isn't even if we're looking at the last, because I can remember going back to when, if you go back to when we beat Fulham, I think 3-2. I think even when Brentford that went 2-0 up at home and we ended up winning that. Those games, I've been saying we play a higher line than Tottenham. We do, That's just the way, because we're used to this camping in the other team's half and just breaking the team down. And I do agree with you. Pep has not changed. It's like Pep's still trying to play the same way, but with a group of players that can't play that way.
Okay, now you're talking properly. Finally, we got there.
You got there because you didn't bring up this subject before, bro. Like,
because I'm about to sit and listening to you dance around for 20 minutes.
Bro, I'll be real with you. The reason why we're here now is I'm taking credit for it because I said, Wolfie, stop looking for clickbait and actually ask me what you want to talk about. And hallelujah, we got there. So next time,
finally, no, I'm happy for you. Finally, we get to get under the skin of Daps now. Go on, continue.
So, point for you. Next time, ask proper questions, right? Then you'll get the answers you want.
Point back, answer the questions that are asked. Go on.
You didn't ask me before. Anyway, yeah, you're right. And I think once it's up, there's a lot of shit.
Telling you what to ask.
There is a lot of shit wrong with City at the moment.
You can tell Daps is going through it with his team right now, man. So I'm
telling you what questions to ask.
Don't let him off the hook. We finally got under it, man. We put him in the seat. He's in therapy now.
How do you tell him to ask proper questions? He just,
bro.
How do we determine what a question is proper or not, bro? Who determines that? You do a poll. You got to send them in beforehand, Wolf.
You got to question the question.
Real talk. Bro, but nah, you know what, yeah? I had a nice week, although I've had the flu and shit. I've had a nice week because City weren't playing, yeah? And it was great. Then I woke up yesterday morning.
I saw the lineup.
I'm well, headache. Bro, not even see, just knowing we were playing. I don't need to see the lineup. Just knowing we were playing, like, fuck's sake, I've got to watch that, yeah? Then I've got Jimmy in the group chat, yeah, recording loud voice notes, yeah. Jordan, just making noise. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake, yeah. I woke up this morning thinking, great, we're not playing. Oh, shit, we got rivals, not virals. Fuck's sake, bro. I can't, like my club, I can't catch a break. Look, we're on the Pep thing. I hear what you're saying. Like, there's nothing good going on at my club at the moment, bro. There's nothing good going on at my club. And if in January we don't buy players, yeah, then and this form continues, which I will think I can't see this form fucking. I don't know where we catch a break. Then obviously there could be managers that maybe if we get drawn into a relegation battle, which would be insane because we're on 27 points already. But then we might need a different manager. But if we are buying players in 10 days' time, then all of a sudden. And we're starting to get players back from injury, maybe, but by the looks of it, Stones is now out again and whatever. Nunes is out, but I don't care about that too much. Then we'll bring in players that can play the Pep system, and we know the Pep system works. So, yeah.
Let's be real, Daps. There is a scenario today where you end up in the table behind Forest, Bournemouth, and Fulham. The three clubs that got promoted in 22, man.
Yeah.
There is that scenario.
Yeah, they're not winning today, mate.
And you're still there saying, oh, let's talk about it in January and stuff, man. You just
I didn't say let's talk about it. Hold on. When did I say let's talk about it in January? You just made that up.
Yeah, if it continues like this, let's see what he does with his checkbook.
But we're talking about it now. I'm not trying to not talk about it now. Wolfie, literally. We're talking about it, bro. I'm saying we're shit. Bro, the maddest thing is, this is quite funny, yeah, because you're talking league position, bro. When we were fourth, when we were third, I've known where this is going. I know my fixtures, yeah, bro. I know the January and February we have, right? So now, the fact we're sixth is still the fact that I swear at this point,
they're sixth.
We're only 6 points behind Arsenal is mad.
You're 4 points behind us. Where's that chest done, man?
Yeah, bro, it's fucking mad. But we're gonna. But I know, like when the game ended, I said to Cass, "What position are we now?" And he was like, "I think he said 5th or 6th." I go, "By the end of the day, where will we be?" Because I know we're on a free fall, bro. Like I said, our next game is Everton at home. I don't think we're gonna win it. Our game after that, Leicester away. I don't think we're gonna win it. Yeah, so. I think it's mad the fact that the 3 teams that you listed are above us, but Man United and Newcastle still aren't.
And Spurs.
That's mental.
Not yet.
Huh? The class of 22, baby.
Damn. I used to think he was the man.
Cheers, mate.
Daps or Pep?
Both.
That's crazy. I used to think he was the man, yo. I don't know. Daps, man, this is sad to see, fam. It's really sad to see.
Is it?
No, it's not really sad to see, but like it's just like, wow. Like you couldn't have there's no reality on earth that would have made me thought this would have ever happened at the start of the season. Like, if anyone ever told me at the start of the season, City would be 6th place behind Forest and a couple of these other guys, Arsenal, Liverpool, all clear of these, man, I just would have been like, nah, like, I just can't see it. How about this? Even game day 3, when Haaland was scoring hat-tricks against West Ham, was it West Ham he scored the hat-trick? Even after the double hat-trick, I would have sat there and thought, like, even if these men perform shit, Haaland should have enough goals to bail them out. You know what I'm saying? There's enough goals there to bail them out.
Someone even said that even without Rodri and De Bruyne, I think we're better than them. I think that was LB.
Because at that point, bro, remember, Rodri didn't play. If you look at Rodri's games this season, I swear he's played a game and a half, right? And half.
Yeah, the first 6 were your first 6 games were about Rodri, and I think you won 5 of them. I think you won 5 of them.
And the mad thing is that even after that, so Rodri came back, played half a game against Arsenal, which we drew. Yeah. And then after the Arsenal game, because I know everyone says, oh, stay humble was the turning point. No, after the Arsenal game, City played another 7 games. No, it wasn't. Because after that, City won 6 out of 7 and drew the other. So after stay humble.
Games that they should have lost, though. Games that they should have lost, they scraped through.
But we still won.
They went behind him most of them early, didn't they?
I know you want that trophy.
It was basically it was coming. It was coming. That has nothing to do with trophies. Don't get distracted.
But no, that wasn't it.
No, but I said it as soon as the game. I saw something in your team. You lot looked rattled more than ever.
No,
and everyone was like,
"You should have."
No, but I saw it, and then that's transpired now.
But you want to talk it that. Okay, but you're talking. You're talking. It was the Arsenal game that changed us. If you watch that game, if you watch City from the start of the season, we have not looked right, bro. We won 6 out of 7 after the Arsenal game. He's reaching on the next level.
You're entitled to your opinion to when you lot had a downfall. I believe it was against Arsenal, innit?
Of course
you don't believe that. There was so many facts in that game.
Let me just won 7 games.
Haaland reacting, Pep reacting, the whole Bernardo reacting. You lot were
shameless on you, Conley. Shameless on you. Yeah, because all we heard was when they got the draw.
6 out of 7 games after that, bro.
Etihad is hard. Look at a big point that is. What a big point that is, away from home, the Etihad. That's a 2-3 pointer. I don't mind. They were trying to justify the fact that they got a draw. No, Kunle. Now you're
going to respond to me.
You're the only team,
and don't let that take us to the side. Don't let that distract us either, George.
How about that?
Don't let that distract us. I don't want to start on you for no reason. Don't let that distract us.
London friends.
He's doing a great job there, trying to deflect onto us. We're not going to do that. Let's be focused here, united. Let's get these boys out, man. Saps came. He's always on here, trash talking, chest out, and now he wants everyone to pity him and discuss things.
But he has a point. You Arsenal lot keep saying it, man. If we beat Brentford in the league,
anything. They're trying to grab any sort of trophy they want.
Do you know what? No. Let's move this press because I don't like this from Khalid. No, as much as I do have fun, getting on City. Getting on City is a bit boring. That's just beating the dog that's been down for a while. Let's actually ask the real and the tough questions.
Let's beat this team that just won on the weekend. Let's do that.
He's done his little monologue when he started the show, getting on to D, and I was like, cool, nice. That's all nice now. But you haven't addressed that. You're one man FC, and that one man is now out for the next 4 weeks. Bukayo, injured hamstring.
How many goals did Bukayo score this week?
Injured hamstring. Let's talk about that, and let's talk about how.
So we won 5-1, and you want to talk about Bukayo Saka's injury? Are you high?
Yes, I do. Yes,
that thing is way too tight, my brother.
Yes, I do.
No, what you got to do, Kunle?
I'm asking you questions.
Kunle, you got to ask.
We're asking questions.
Our next game here is Ipswich at home. Do you feel like we're going to beat Ipswich at home without Saka? Do you think we can?
Yes. He doesn't know about that because he lost the Ipswich. You know them ones there.
Okay.
I'm asking him. I'm asking him what he thinks because he can answer the question that he's asking.
He ran up in your
crib. The point is, Saka's and hamstring injury. He's probably more than likely to be out for 3 to 4 weeks.
4 weeks minimum.
4 weeks minimum. That's 4 weeks at minimum. Look at how many games you've got across the next 4 weeks, and some of those.
Okay, so you're really happy Saka's injured, but are we going to lose the Ipswich game? Is what he asked you. He went into all sorts.
Are you that single-minded? You're only looking one game.
You're not going to do the thing.
No, but Wolfie, he asked him a question about
questions.
Ipswich?
Ask proper questions. I'm asking you a question. You're
Then
gonna
ask proper questions.
Learn from Wolfie. Learn from Wolfie.
I'm just saying, if someone asks, I don't get this concept. If someone asks you a question, you then say you should have asked me this question. What's going on here? Bro? This is the way.
Let me ask you both.
Certain man have certain games, right? Certain man
Wolfie
have
just
certain
said,
games and they're running their guns.
said you're not answering questions. He asked the question, he answered it, then Wolfie's having a go at him for answering the question.
Well, let me ask you both a question. On January the 15th, Arsenal will play Spurs. It is likely
we're taking it one game at a time. We're taking it one game at a time.
Oh,
so let's
fuck
focus.
off.
Let's focus on the next few
freaking one game at a
You're
time.
talking about
We'll all agree to beat Ipswich about
January.
The Arsenal
be kicked out of football. I'm bored of it.
Hold on. Why is everyone all of a sudden avoiding expectations? Why? Why is everyone?
What expectations?
What do you mean expectations? Arsenal are expected.
That's cheeky from you, Mr. Fucking Avoid. Bro,
I'm not the title favorite.
That's not the time.
Wrong messenger. Good message, wrong messenger.
Respectfully, there's roaches down there where you are. There's actually roaches down there. Respectfully.
Oh, I hear it, but bro, you are the one that avoids expectations, bro.
That is true.
That's the worst, bro. You are
not true because I'm the only one in this Premier League that says I'm winning the league. I'm the only one.
Hallelujah! How long did it fucking take you,
My
bro?
God.
Well, do you know what? Sorry, I didn't say I was winning the Prem after match day 3.
Bro, you wouldn't even say we're in a race.
The comments, the never found comments know the lack of chest you have until literally it's pumped up by everyone else, bro. So that's moved from you.
Regardless, with you, Daps, Morgan Rogers is still ragdolling your midfield. So I just don't want to hear it. Now, for the rest of you, you cannot talk about one game at a time. There's no Chelsea fans on here, to be fair, so I won't say anything about them, but they know what it is as well with them. Why is it that no one can sit here and say, you know what, I think we're going to win the league, or I think we can do this, and etc.
Why is it taking you till December to say that, bro?
This is shameless from
you. It
you,
didn't take me till December.
It
was actually in November. It was actually in November.
You see how he had to check in his head there when he said that. I watched his brain go up like,
It wasn't even that.
November cross, October cross.
How are you letting them even do this to you right now?
No, they're not doing nothing.
You shouldn't be answering any questions.
It's not even
this is cool.
My point is
that, brother, are you his lawyer, bro? Are you his lawyer? What do you mean?
Not even that.
My
point is, no one's answered.
Proctor, bro. He ain't Proctor, bro. Relax.
Because you need me. You need me to.
How about
that? You have a proper question.
Yeah.
I have to raise my voice a little bit because this is taking too much energy out.
George, my thing is that I just heard D say we're taking it one game at a time. Yeah. When we know the context around Arsenal and what they're supposed to be doing. We know the context around Arsenal, what they're supposed to be doing. So that's a cop-out for me. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a complete cop-out. I didn't ask anyone. I say it again.
What was the cop-out?
Hold on, I'm not done. I didn't ask a single person. I didn't ask a single person on this panel to answer my question with a question, especially if you're dodging expectations. And especially if there's roaches where you reside in the table and there's algae and gum under the table and shit. Please, respectfully.
Bro.
Please. No, Daps. No.
You've been here.
You don't
Why are
get
you
to bro
acting like you haven't been here?
You don't get to bro me. You don't get to bro me and roast me.
You're lucky I bro you.
He can't do bro to bro, boy to boy. It's not one of them ones. No.
In that case, no. Do you know what, bro? I called you bro. No problem. I'll refer to you the same as I've referred to everyone else on this panel. You prick.
Yeah, there we go.
Listen, rattled.
Yes, I'm a prick. Yes, I know. I'm a prick. I know. Now, as I said, this whole one game at a time thing, you know what it is with Arsenal. In fact, or are you in that same bracket as my manager can do no wrong and he won't never get.
No, but I asked you the question. I said, obviously, Saka's injury is a problem for us. I said, do you think we can beat Ipswich without Saka?
We said yes. We said yes.
Okay, he didn't answer. Wait, hold on. I'm asking one game at a time. No, because
what I don't know. No, D. But what I don't know is
you asked me a question.
You answered my question.
You asked me a question. You want me to answer the question?
You can now flip it back onto me to ask me questions. No, that's
up to you. You said to me.
Okay, what question did you ask him, George? What did you ask?
You said that.
Oh no. What did ask? Let him ask what he asked. Go on. What did you ask?
I said, Saka's injury. He's out for 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I'm
games.
giving you the fixtures for the 4 weeks.
This isn't. Let me finish, D. Let me finish.
Yeah, go on.
It's not like last season where you get the 1 week break in winter. There is no break. There's about 7 or 8 games. There's Premier League games. You've got an FA Cup third round against Manchester United.
This is a question, by the way, guys.
There's a North London derby.
15th of Jan.
So you said all this before you wanted D to respond beforehand. Is that what you're telling me?
Let him finish his question, man.
Oh, yeah. Where's the question?
Can you not comprehend a 30-second question and listen to it and then respond? Is that too much? I have to keep it 5
I
words.
think the question was a shit question.
Is it 5 words maximum? Is that what you need?
That's why.
I just want to hear the question, bro. That's it, bro. I'm just hearing bare build up. This is happening. That's happening. That's happening. That's happening. That's happening. And then, what's the question?
All right. The summary of the question is easy. In the next 5 weeks, will you get all W's without Saka? Answer.
We didn't get all 5. We didn't get in the last 5 weeks all W's with Saka.
Okay, so you're saying no to the answer.
Yeah. Impact your
question for me. Shit question.
That's what I want to know. How is losing?
That's a great question. Obviously, I think remember, no team in the Prem apart from Chelsea have won 5 games in a row. That's what I will say. No team has done that. It's not about are they going to win or can they survive.
Wolfie ain't used to be enough here. You know that, man.
We already know that Arsenal are heavily dependent. We already know that Arsenal are quite dependent on Ødegaard and Saka in it. Those are the two, obviously, that kind of get the goals. Obviously, against Palace, you man showed without Saka you could do your thing. Obviously, is that something that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's still the question. I'm not answering that question. That's just for George, isn't it? George answer. I'm not answering that question.
The question I'm assuming everyone really
George asked what question, Mons? What the question did George ask?
I'm assuming the question is
basically saying that without Saka are the wheels gonna fall off? I don't think that's
we haven't even put the wheels back on yet. You're talking about falling off.
You want to talk about beating Crystal Palace?
Saka came off in 20 minutes. Saka came off after 20 minutes.
No. Is that what you meant?
That's Jordan, not me. I didn't.
Didn't Spurs lose to Palace?
This is typical Arsenal fans. They rather focus on the fact that we beaten Crystal Palace. No one cares that you beat Crystal Palace. It's Crystal Palace.
Yeah, but this is Crystal Palace. The show is about us beating Crystal Palace. This show is kind of about match week.
The biggest thing to take away from that game was Saka's injury, and that's the
point. Why is that the biggest thing to take out of this game?
Why
can't the biggest thing be Jesus' confidence?
Real talk.
Why can't it be that?
It's just for Christmas, man. We know
the
that.
biggest thing about that game is that we can win without Saka and beat Crystal Palace 5-1 without Saka. How about that?
No, it didn't show you that.
Yeah, it did.
But we actually won the game without Saka. So what do you mean?
George, they popped these man, bro. Come on, man.
They beat them without
Saka. What are you saying, bro? We need to stop wearing your
We're reaching with that. We're reaching with that. You're reaching with that.
No. On Twitter, I agree, George. On Twitter, the biggest thing would be Saka. But come on, that isn't the biggest thing you're taking from that. Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying. 100%. That's the Twitter world. I'm not saying George lives in the Twitter world or nothing, but
he does. He clearly does.
From the game, I took away Saka's going to be out for the next. I took away.
Okay, that's what you took out of the game. Okay, the biggest thing you took from the game, not the biggest thing from the game.
That's the biggest thing to take away from the game.
I don't think you took from the game.
I didn't see no great performances from players that's going to be like, oh yeah, this squad's revitalized. Like it's Gabby Jesus done a couple of things against some. Like it's Crystal Palace, bro.
Why couldn't you beat them if they're so light? Why couldn't you beat them, George? If they're so light, why couldn't you beat them? Answer that question. I don't want any other response. Why couldn't you beat them if they're so shit, George?
After we beat Southampton, I didn't even speak about the game. I didn't even mention the game. I wasn't even allowed to even say anything because it's shit.
Because you are irrelevant. That's the only reason, bro.
You didn't look at this game and expect to lose. So what are we doing now?
To the United North London, man?
Wait, we do weekly shows to discuss weekly games, George. Are we missing something? Am I missing something? Don't we do weekly shows to discuss the week's games? What's George on, bro?
And are you discussing what happened in the game?
What's going on? Literally, we coming here to discuss the week's games, bro, and you're now upset we're discussing the week's games.
I think the Jesus form is relevant because I've seen Jesus is
scoring in 2 games is not form. Hey. He's played 2 games against the same team.
George, 1 second. But form has to start somewhere. Yeah. So what? Do we not talk about it then, and we wait until it's because as a City fan, I know that's had Jesus. I know Jesus fucking when he has confidence, you have to keep rolling with it, yeah? Because we know if he loses the confidence, getting it back is a long day, right?
Okay, but that's as a player that we've watched in the Premier League for probably 7 Premier League seasons, we know his level. I know that this isn't form. I know he's shit. I can justify where a player's at, and I can measure the level of where they're at. He's been in the Premier League for many a season. We're not going to act like this is a new player.
No, bro, and I can tell you now, as a City fan, I was, apart from when the season when he first came back from injury, where he had a long injury, yeah, I've never been fucking, Jesus is shit, get him out of my club. Never. I was never like that, yeah, because I understood what he did for the club. Now, when he gets scoring goals, he can score goals, but you have to roll with it. And so right now, like, the fact that Saka is injured, if they've got Jesus maybe coming into a bit of form, it is irrelevant, as well as Saka being injured. Jesus being someone that can counteract that injury is relevant.
He'll be injured in a week. It's a pointless conversation.
The reality is, before in the World Cup year, before he got injured, Jesus was balling. That's the facts. I'm not saying he's the best player in the world, but he was balling, bro. After the
injury, you just used the word injured again. This is a pointless conversation.
This is the guy you guys are trying to hit.
Okay, so you specifically didn't pick.
Do you want him to not score goals?
Specifically talked about a certain period, and you decided to go and talk about something completely different to that certain period. I'm talking about, we've seen him go on runs, and if he's on a run and he's confident and he's contributing to goals, should we not be excited about that?
No,
you were the same one doing cartwheels and backflips for Brennan Johnson a few weeks ago.
No, I wasn't. I've never done that for Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, you were.
Yes, you were. I think the bottom line is
on this very
Brennan Johnson got more goals than half of your attackers. What are we doing? Do you want to actually go in that?
Okay, so you're hyping him up now. You're raising that.
We can talk about it.
Okay, so why are you saying that with chest if you don't rate it?
If you want to talk about it,
why are you saying it with chest if you don't rate it? That's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't use it as a reference. I'll happily do the shameless thing.
By the way, you've got to break.
Wolfie just mentioned Chris Woods.
You've got to
get involved. I said Jono will score more goals than Jesus this season.
If you watch the games, though, you got to look at.
Sorry, I thought you mentioned Chris Woods.
You got to look at.
He's gone cold, man. 2 games, no goal.
You got
after he played us.
You got to break down Jesus' like type of runs, type of finishes. You got to look at who's the catalyst of that team who played arse yesterday in Erdegaard. Saka came off and he scored 3 extra goals while he was off. Actually, they arguably got better when Martinelli went right wing, was more direct. And it is Crystal Palace. Like, they were good until Arsenal slapped them twice. If we go off of it,
5 games
at the Emirates second half, it should have been like really truly should have.
They managed to get a draw against
with Eze and without Eze, bro. No difference here, bro. We're not like you. No difference.
League this season. Since when were they good?
Bro, since they beat you, they were good enough to beat you, bro.
What does that mean?
Bro, they held us to a draw. They must be good.
They also drew with Chelsea.
I beat Cass and I beat that. So you can say that
they are shit as well, though. Manchester is shit this season. So what?
George, are you going to win something?
George,
no? Am I?
George,
yeah. So what's the conversation?
George, the bottom line is,
you're going to win what?
Whoa.
Wait. Let's not move past this segment.
Say that again, George. I'm going to win something this season. This isn't something new. They've seen the clips.
Yeah, he's already said that.
That's what he does.
Let's say the prayer and never a foul. Say the prayer again.
That's not.
It's even the facial expression he's pulling. Like,
get through your semi-final. Let's see if you can even deal with that. Let's see if you can even deal with that, because you struggled agast Palace, as we said, bro. So let's see if you can deal with them. We'll see you in the final.
I don't get the Jesus slander, though. I don't get the Jesus
slander. Hold on. What final?
Hold on. Hold on, man. Let me land.
Hold on. Don't touch about
Liverpool. Hold on, I'm trying to land this point. I just want to say, why are people slandering Jesus? Because you see the purple patch thing. We obviously know it's a purple patch and he's not going to hit a level. But like, if Arsenal are without their best player, don't they need a purple patch? If we know that other attackers aren't good enough to sustain a certain level.
If he stays fit, that's the problem with him.
No, but he's fit at the moment.
He's right. Even more injured, the fitness. Whenever he's in a good run, he gets injured. That's like
Wolfie. You can't say if he stays fit, because if he gets injured, then we can talk about the injury. He's not injured right now.
We can look at freaking what's his name, Mount at Man U. Comes back, bang, gone.
All right, but Mount
he was fit, and then we're talking about his injury. It's a relevant point.
Why must you focus on the negative?
Yeah, it's a relevant point to speak about what if he goes and gets injured again. Right now, he's fit and he's scoring goal. Well, he scored 5 goals in 2 games. It's good. We know it's a purple patch. So let's just hope the purple. Well, for them, not for me. For them hope that purple patch lasts. That's the question.
How good is the purple patch? He missed from
how
4
good
yards.
It's good. It's how long is
He
that
scored
purple
5 in 2 games, bro. I'll take
How good is it? He missed from 4 yards. He doesn't score the sitters, man.
Yeah, but he still got 5 in 2 games, Wolfie. Like,
That's
why
a valid point.
why are we ignoring the
six?
You're gonna have
5 goals in
one
2
miss
games
from 4
and
yards.
he's getting slandered. What does he have to do? My question is,
Bro,
what does he have to
Wolfie, are
do?
you even
He needs
serious?
consistency and fitness. That's what he needs to do.
Do you know
And
another
that's-
thing?
so
Currently,
fair.
he's consistent
fair, but
and
we know
fit,
he's not
so
a
until
consistent
that
player.
changes,
We know he's not
Do you know,
consistent.
but Wolfie, you just said there he doesn't score the sitters, right? Now, I hear you on that. I do hear you on that, yeah. But this is the thing I found at City, yeah. When Jesus plays wide, not as the striker, yeah, he is better, right?
I
He's
agree.
better. And to me, I think we all know Jesus is a player that puts a lot of pressure on himself, right? When he is seen as the number 9, for some reason, probably because the type of chances he gets are different, he don't seem to score as many. When Jesus is coming in from a wide position, it seems like the pressure is not on him as much, and he scores goals, and he scores better goals. So for me, that's why
I agree with that.
And even if you look at like the first season when he got to City, it was kind of him, Jesus, Sane, and they were all switching in between, right? I just think Jesus is not, and I know Jesus came to Arsenal because he wanted to be the number 9, right?
Exactly.
But the truth is, he just needs to understand, bro, you're not a number 9. Like, it's fine to not be
Know
a
your
number
role,
9.
innit?
Like, yeah. And if Arsenal keep playing him off, and this is where, with Saka injured, the likelihood is they're going to keep playing him off the wing. If they play him off the wing, I think he'll keep scoring for them. And I do think the form will continue. Because
yeah, I don't listen. You know me and my opinions on certain Arsenal forwards, innit? But at the end of the day, the old problem was obviously the set piece thing. These man, and that was true in a way. Like open play Arsenal, we had that thing. Now that they've went and done that, they've pretty much scored most of their goals from open play. Jesus has scored 5 goals in 2 games. He ain't keeping that up, and he's going to get injured. So what's the fuss about? Like, let them fuck up, and then we can run the rhetoric. In my opinion, like it doesn't make sense to run the rhetoric before it's happened. That's just my point. Because if someone scores if any of you man have players if any of you man have a player that scored 5 goals in 2 games, and yes, and they're not a prolific goal scorer, the question is, can they keep it up? Not like
wait till they get injured.
Yeah, but that's what we're asking. Can he do it?
Wait till they get injured.
That's not all you're asking. That's not. You didn't ask anything of the sort like that. You said
I haven't asked
can
anything.
He stay in? Yeah, but you just said that's what you're asking, and now you're saying you didn't ask anything. Which one is it?
No, I'm saying we're having the debate about it. We're having the debate about it. My opinion is he won't stay fit enough. Are you willing to put a bet on that he stays fit till the end of the season?
Wolfie, that's fine that you don't believe he'll stay fit. That's cool, and I don't debate that. But currently he is fit, and he currently is in form. And just like Mont says, until that changes, we've got nothing to talk about. No,
2 games isn't form.
What is it?
2 games is
5 goals in 2 games is
purple
form,
patch.
though.
Okay, purple patch. So we'll see how long the purple patch
Form is
continues.
if he does it for the next 5-6 games. Then yes, he's in form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it 2 games plus the 5 games, or 5 games in total? Which one?
Say again.
Is it the 2 games he's had plus the 5 or 5 games?
Yeah, you count those. So like next 3-4 games, see how he's doing. Play proper teams, see what you get.
I'll play proper teams.
But I agree with that. He's not a 9.
You got to play proper teams. You can't play Premier League teams. You got to play like the top half of the Premier League teams.
Yeah. Someone needs to go and look at Chris Wood's goals to confirm who they came against.
Chris Palace are not a proper team.
Last one came against Man U, so
yeah, not a proper team.
No, proper.
Exactly.
This just shows the level of where you Arsenal fans are really at, though, because you're sitting here trying to hype up.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
You're acting like this is going to be your saver.
Didn't they do this with Nketiah? Didn't they do this with Nketiah when he had a little tiny purple patch?
They were giving man like Nketiah a chance.
They're not hyping up Jesus. You man are getting onto Jesus when he scored 5 goals in 2 games, and now you're saying like they're defending Jesus, and you're now saying they're
no, they wasn't. No, because when I said the biggest thing to take away from the game was Saka's injury, no, Jesus scoring goals. He's back on form. Is he not in form? No, he's not in form. He scored 2 games. 2 games isn't form. That's my point.
Yeah, was Nketiah in form when he went through his purple patch?
I agree. It's not form yet. It's a purple patch.
Exactly.
It's Solanke.
Let it right now.
We've accepted it's a purple patch. What next?
It's Solanke in form.
Solanke, nah, he just scored
When
a couple
was he
goals
ever
against
in for?
Man United are rubbish.
So was Brennan Johnson in form when he was scoring goals?
Obviously, who's above one another
that's the
today,
problem.
innit?
When he wasn't scoring goals,
When
Solanke
he
actually
was.
offers stuff outside of scoring goals. He's key to our press. He's key to the way that we play.
That's not what he
So-
asked you, but appreciate
Well,
it.
that's
Appreciate
not
it.
what I
So
Appreciate that extra
Solanke
info.
doesn't need to score goals to be good for us. That's my point.
Jesus is key to our
Okay,
press as
but
well.
Jesus does. I get you.
Oh, bro, you can never
Jesus
disrespect
doesn't
Jesus.
even start in your
Bro,
best team. He can't be
My
that
guy just said
important.
Sri Lanka
Yes,
doesn't
I
need to
know.
score goals
Bro,
to be effective.
I'm sorry, George. You know
Guy's a
football.
clown.
If you
No,
think
you can no,
Solanke is important
that,
to
I'm
your
not hearing
press,
this
you
rubbish. You
know
guys are
how
actually
good
just
Jesus is
waffling
at
now
pressing.
because
He
Jesus
doesn't
is not good
watch.
enough
He doesn't
to
watch
start for
Jesus.
Arsenal. We've
don't.
quite clearly established Arsenal fans want to get rid of Jesus because he's not good enough to be a starter for them. So you're not now going to tell me that his all-round play outside of scoring goals is good enough when he doesn't even make your first team squad. There's difference with
good enough.
Solanke. Is he would
That's when he
Solanke
started
would
the
start
last
for
two
Arsenal. What are we doing?
Bro, he
here?
started the
That's
last two
even-
games.
that's
What are
even-
you
You
talking
guys
about?
in your best team.
That's neither here nor there. We're not
Last
talking
two
about
games,
that.
bro. What are you talking
Can I ask
about?
George a
I don't
question?
know.
George, all right.
I don't know what he's talking about.
George is just waffling. He's literally just throwing
Just-
words at the computer
George,
screen.
just to understand how you think, not what Arsenal fans think, do you think that Solanke is better all-round football game is better than Jesus's?
Of course he does.
What do you mean?
Of course he does.
He adds more to
course
the
he does.
actual game.
Well,
when in
yes,
the
he
game,
does. Of course he
yes,
does.
he will add
Answer
Bro,
the
I'm
more.
telling you,
question,
that
bro. Answer
do-rag
the
he's been wearing the
question.
last 2
Man.
weeks is too tight. It's too tight.
Bro, for real, away from goal, right?
Because
goals-
what? Because
away
Jesus
from
is
goal-
Brazilian and he can do a couple
Yeah,
of
that's
goals.
the only
Jesus
reason. That's the only
million
reason.
times better all-round play than Solanke.
No,
Yo,
you can't.
Richarlison's
Yo,
Brazilian. You can go that
can't
angle
do-
if you want.
Man
you
says
can't do
Sri
the
Lanka
Brazilian
is
thing
a-
to me, bro. I'm a City fan that watched Jesus
Sri
for
Lanka
years.
Solanke's
Yeah?
a-
I'm not doing it.
No.
Right,
What
go.
we're gonna do is Solanke's a striker. And what Solanke would do is score you goals. Jesus,
just said he don't
we
need
can't
to,
say
though.
the same thing.
Okay, but
I
that
can't
isn't
say
what
the
I
same
asked
thing.
You just said
So-
he doesn't need
Away
to.
from
Yeah, that's
goals,
what we are. That's what we are.
away from goals, do you think Solanke is
What
brings
do you mean?
more
He's a
to the game?
striker. Don't tell me
No,
a striker
because you
away
just
from
know-
goals.
No, he
the reason
literally-
why- hold on.
Wait,
The
George,
reason why I
say
asked
that.
you that-
Make sure you
I
repeat
asked
it.
you
Answer the
that-
question, though.
George,
No,
I asked
George,
you
answer
that-
the question, though.
George,
George,
I
answer
asked
the
you that.
question,
No,
What are we
George,
doing here?
George, hold on. It's
You
not
answer the question.
foolishness. No, George,
gonna
the reason,
Oh, yeah,
George, the
outside
reason
of-
I
outside
asked you
of
that
scoring
question,
goals,
George,
the aim
you
of the game
know,
of football
no,
is to score
George,
goals. If a striker doesn't score
George,
goals, he's
No, no.
George, your head's gone, head's gone. George,
George,
the
it's just a
reason-
question.
no,
It's just a
George,
question.
striker.
It's a yes or no question.
No,
You
no,
know.
Hey,
hold
can Daps ask his question, please? Go
I'm
on.
gonna
Daps.
do
He's
what
asked the question.
Daps done
No,
earlier.
George knows
The
what the
questions
question is.
ain't asked properly.
George
Ain't
knows what
asked
the
this
question is.
stupid.
No, hold
He
on.
heard the
I said it's
question.
not asked properly. Now we're not
How about
asking proper questions.
How
Now
about
it's not
that?
asked
Why
properly.
did I ask you that? George, you can't say I can't ask you that question. Why the only reason I asked you that question is because you were making out that away from goals, Solanke brings more
I
than
didn't make
you
it out.
do.
I said,
You
said
did.
statements.
Yes,
what
you
I don't
did.
Get, what I don't get is you guys
Yes,
say
you
I make
fully
things
did.
out. No,
Can I
I make
segue this now?
statements. The statements
Okay, what
are
did
very
you say? What did
clear.
you say? What did
I
you say?
didn't
Say the
start when I
statement.
said it. Go replay the clip if you think I
Okay,
started.
we'll
I said
repeat
it
for
quite
you because
clearly
you don't
into
seem
the
to
mic,
remember
as
what
close
you
as
said.
it can
You
be.
said he doesn't need to score goals to be effective.
Solanke offers more to our team outside of scoring goals than Gabby Jesus does.
Your team,
100%.
Okay,
So
that's
you
why
think
I
you would
asked it.
Okay,
Right, you're crap.
Don't knock me for asking the question when the question is a direct response to what you said.
Let me
Literally
segue this
weird.
anyways, man. First and foremost,
And he still didn't answer it.
if you haven't liked this video, you are really, and there's been 1,000 man pretty much for over half an hour. If you ain't like this video, you're truly a scrub. I'm ill.
You're like Man City
I'm here
levels.
just to show face and whatnot and make sure the stream gets going, you know, and all this kind of stuff, yada, yada, yada. The least you could do is at least like the video. The segue is Solanke doing anything against Liverpool today?
That's a good question, George.
Solanke.
Against Liverpool. I think what you should be worrying about, Cass, is what Solanke's done in your team. Let's score 5 and 4. How about that? That's goal
Deflecting.
4.
I'm pretty sure it's
Deflecting.
George, I'm pretty sure it's
Form.
Kaz's channel and he asked.
No,
the
you
question.
wanted to know what form was. I just explained to you what form was.
You just
for
said
me.
he
How about
wasn't
you?
Answer
in
the
form. You just said he
question.
wasn't
Right,
in
the
form, and now
question-
you're saying
but-
he is. Make your
And the
mind up,
question-
George, man.
And the question is
Said
relevant.
against Man United, he's in form.
But the question is very relevant because
Did you not hear? I know
about-
Troy has
No,
comprehension. issues.
you
Hold on.
said
About
The
10
mental
minutes
he's
ago,
not
gymnastics
in
into their
form.
tubes,
Today-
mate.
today-
And now
is
you're
more
saying
important.
he's in form. Stupid.
and we're not even just meaning for this game because I heard you say 5-10 minutes ago, and we kind of skirted over it a bit. Yeah, you said firstly that you're winning a trophy, and then secondly you said to Arsenal, semi-final. I will see you in the final. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Tottenham have Liverpool in the semi-final.
Over 2 legs. Okay. Over 2 legs.
Over 2 legs. One leg at Anfield. Yeah. Right. Where's the second leg, by the way? Oh shit! Right, so bro, shit. So, what is Solanke doing against his Liverpool team to make sure 1, you get points today, and 2, you get to that final that you believe you're winning?
I think we get points today. I'm not.
How many points?
I'm not being funny. Tottenham. When I look at my team,
How many points?
He says my team like dodgy now.
How many points?
Because you avoid asking any questions. That's why he does it. I don't know what's wrong.
How many points?
You got 3 choices: 0, 1, or 3. Which is it?
Points, plural. You know what I mean?
So you win. So you win.
It's like you guys. It's like
plural. So 3. So 3.
3.
Because 1 is 1, isn't it? So you're gonna win.
Do we all go to school here, right? We all.
So
we all know
so
what
3.
plural is.
So you think you're gonna win?
Quite a while ago for me, to be fair, but yeah.
He thinks they're gonna win. He thinks they're gonna win.
Huh?
You think you're gonna win?
Did I answer the question?
He's a plural. Yeah.
Man, shook to say you know, no chest.
He's scared to say yeah. He's scared to say yeah.
Man's got the bra with no breast.
You're not playing the yes or no game, bro.
I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to be pressed by guys that didn't even beat Liverpool so far.
All right, I did. So answer me when I ask. Will you get 3 points against Liverpool?
I know how to get the job done at my gaff. Yeah. And what I would say,
so you're gonna win.
Hold on, Wolfie. You can't keep trying.
Do you know what? You're telling me to answer questions.
Man, it's in direct response to what he said. It's in response to what he said.
Like, bro, like, come on, man.
Bro, it's in response to what he said. He said he won't talk to them when they haven't beaten you. Well, I've beaten you, so I can ask him the question. Will you win today?
You just keep trying.
No. Wolfie, that isn't what I said. I said I'm not going to be.
Wolfie's rude, you know. Big up Wolfie every time.
But Wolfie, if you want to talk about that win, cool. You beat them. I know how to beat this team. As I said, I've
not with 11 men.
This team.
Nobody even tried
to 11 men.
That's
11 men.
Only one.
George speaks like he supports prime Real Madrid, isn't it?
Are you getting 3 points?
George, if you get 3 points, obviously it's going to be a big win because no team apart from Nottingham Forest has beaten us this season. So
are you going to get 3 points on my gaff though?
Yes, I am.
See that straight up.
No one's scared to come up to this shit. No, but like literally no one.
No hesitation.
I'm so scared.
You come to my gaff and leave with nothing every year, bro.
We've left there with 3 points the last 2 seasons. What are we talking
about? I'm just reminding you.
Stay focused.
I'm just reminding you.
George, wait. What did you say about
me? City win there 2-0 last season. Everyone wins at the
Stay focused on the man that just barefaced said he's coming to your yard and walking away with your TV. Don't focus on me, bro. I ain't saying nothing. Stay focused.
While you sit there, watch.
I'm taking Wii
and then take your wife after.
The Nintendo Switch. I'm taking it all.
Cables, everything.
The HDMIs. I need another one of those.
That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. What I will say is, I think.
Why are you trying to beef your neighbour when your yard's being robbed, bro? Go and protect your yard.
I'm over here.
Manchester's way too far to be called my neighbor. I run that town. I run that town, bro. You're not my neighbor. I'm your landlord. Get it right.
Please just win something,
Get it right.
please.
I'm your landlord, bro. I've got multiple properties. Manchester, I run that town.
We're paying fucking going on multiple holidays whenever we want.
Jules is doing everything but not talk to Liverpool. I hear it.
Yeah, bro. We don't want none of that.
You should be firing at Mont.
It's just like when I started asking about Saka. All you guys wanted to do was talk about Jesus.
We wanted to talk about the match. We wanted to talk about the game, not something that's happened as a result of the game.
Okay, that's fair enough. But now you, Mont, can have your little section actually because
I've been waiting, but George is talking to you, man.
Mont, you haven't spoken directly to me once. I've told you.
Bad time.
You didn't say much else. I know that I'm getting points today. Your team looks nice. It does the fancy things, but I know that you're coming to my camp. I know that.
Here we go. Ding.
That gravy boat is going to get manhandled in midfield. Don't let Kulusevski see him stranded in the middle. Leave him stranded. Cthulhu's just going to twist him up, fist him up. You already know what happened.
That's the George I know.
George, what about Fraser Pornstar? What about Pedro Porno?
What's with all the whys? What do you mean porn stars?
Bro, that's what he is. That's what he is.
I
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
comment on that stuff, man. Come on.
What about Fraser Forster? What about him? Can you trust him in goal?
Archie Gray centre back.
I can't trust my goalkeeper. I'm not going to sit here and defend him, innit?
No, but you're getting 3 points. You're getting 3 points.
how you
Sure
gonna
we
win?
can.
There you go. That's my thing. So the thing is, George, obviously, I heard you, like, you know, you had a little cheeky comment there about coming to your gaff and not getting points. Was that about me?
Oh, well, you know about that last year, innit? Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Right.
that's shameless as shit, bro. I'm not going to lie.
So George, I'm pretty
That's shameless. That's shameless.
Oh, what? Did we not win the game?
Bro, we all watched that game.
Alright.
We all watched that game.
No. We know
We all
what
watched that game.
we know what
Look, now he wants to talk to Man. Now he wants to talk to Man City again. Okay, George. As I said, George, you beating me twice.
Bro, you know when you're a landlord and you get calls from your tenants, you have to answer, bro.
Stop deflecting,
I'm
man.
answering calls from Daps right now. and I'm
You got a
telling
guy
bro,
right
bro,
in front of me that's trying to swing.
He doesn't want to speak to me. It's fine.
Bro, imagine having a tenant
Oh my
that's
God,
fucking
see, look,
richer than you. Mad.
I didn't give you permission to speak yet, Daps. How about you wait for a second,
Bro,
bro?
I don't need permission from you, bro. You're
Whether you think
Focus.
that is your tenant and you're the landlord, I'm the MP. I own all of the ends.
Bro,
right?
I'm ringing to
So
tell you you're getting robbed.
My point is, George, is that you've beaten me twice in, I think, the last 17 games. So you can simmer down just in general for that.
Wow.
Yeah. So yes, twice in 17 games. So my thing is that what's different that you're gonna do that's gonna make that 3 in 18?
Well, in my my record at White Hart Lane with my manager is 1-0. So you can look at the 17 games, and I can look at the record.
And you're talking about that one game that
right
VAR
now.
won you the game.
Oh, it's not 1-0 because you were also 3-0 down at Anfield.
Okay.
Okay.
The score didn't end 3-0. So you can make narratives up what you want, but
It's not a narrative. It's not a narrative. It's fact. Not a narrative. It's
okay,
fact.
but the score didn't end 3-0.
That's fine. We still won.
Okay, and we still won the first game. So what's your point? We're playing at Tottenham.
Hold on. That game you won, yeah, we all watched it. If VAR did not get things wrong,
they won, innit? Leave it. Daps, they know. Daps. They have to cling on to that one, innit?
You can't be talking about the Diaz offside.
In the Champions League final, when
the Diaz goal,
are
you claiming that win?
Let them claim that win. Let them claim that win.
Oh, that is so. That is the lowest level of. Oh, you're claiming that Diaz goal. Hold on,
I'm claiming 3 points.
That's
like you guys was claiming that win against.
That's the worst decision we've seen in football history. The worst decision we've ever seen in football history. You are claiming that win.
It's not just that he's claiming it as a win because it was a win, but it's the fact that he is claiming it as the reason why they're going to get 3 points this season. That's the bit. It's the fact that that leads me to believe that we can beat Liverpool, who have only lost one game all season. Right? That is the bit that I don't get. What do you know? Something we don't, or something like? Is that happening again? Because that's the only reason I don't get it.
My thing is that. Do you know what it is, George? If you had obviously your full team, I'd actually I still look at this game as it's going to be a close game. I'm not saying we're going to whoosh you, like completely whoosh you or anything like that. I just think we win 3-1. But the point is that you guys have injuries, more injuries than me, so you're going to be up against it. Is that not fair to say? Not even on a continuous thing.
Even about injuries.
I'm not going to be interrupted yet. Okay, we had injuries against Man United. We had injuries against Manchester City. We've had injuries in big games, and we've got through those big games previously this season. So I've seen in the big games, we turn up regardless of what team we put out on the pitch. They clearly have a belief to go out there and get a result. Now you guys are going to sit there and point to, well, why didn't you do it in this game? Why didn't?
Yeah, did you have injuries
when
against
there's
Ipswich?
No pressure in Tottenham, when Tottenham's expected to lose, like a game today, we turn up and we do the David and Goliath thing.
You don't expect
we give you a result that's not.
Did you turn up against Chelsea? Did you turn up against Chelsea?
Chelsea again. We done ourselves over. We did turn up against Chelsea.
We did turn up.
So did you or didn't you turn up? Which one is it? I can't follow this narrative.
No, but you only like to talk 3 points. You don't like to talk context. So did you turn up?
We almost self-sabotaged against Man United because
did you get the W against Chelsea? Did you get the W? Because all you care about is whether you got the W or not. So did you get the W?
Oh no, because he just asked me why didn't you get the W against Chelsea?
Well, you like to delete
because you said you turn up against.
You just talk about W's.
deleted context of our game last year.
You have to answer because now you're just throwing things at me and expecting me to answer 5, 6.
No, I'm pulling you out. 1 minute's context. 1 minute's context. Next minute's no context. Do you want W's or context? Which one are you doing?
One question or the other one? Which one do you want? Like
W. Right.
Talking about both sides. What I'm doing. Yeah. No, fair, George. Listen, fair enough, man. Listen, I know it's going to be a close game. Personally, I just think like, just like how you say, with injuries, we've beaten the big teams. I'll also say that we've won majority of our games this season, home and away. So,
not all.
We've lost one game all season. If you sat here and said, you know what, we're definitely getting a draw minimum, or at least just a draw, I can say, you know what, fair enough, we've drawn more than one game, but I just feel like we'll have too much.
We don't draw many games though. That's my point. So I don't want to sit here and predict a draw.
This game could easily be a draw.
We've drawn like 2 games in probably 30 or 40 in the Premier League or something like that. Like we have a really low record of drawing games. It's very rare for us to draw a game. It's either we pull away with a win or we lose. So I'm sitting here looking at this game at home saying, if it's going to go anyway, it's going to swing towards a win.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
You're going to win on Boxing Day?
What?
Oh, Wolfie, I'm definitely not worried about you, man. Trust me, I ain't these, man. I ain't Liverpool.
On the record.
Trust me, I ain't Man City. Nottingham Forest, Nuno.
We've got trophies. We've got trophies.
He's not Liverpool, Man. You ain't even Forest, man. We've got trophies too. Yeah.
No, you might have trophies. The trophies don't mean nothing for me.
Okay. I'm not Liverpool. You 100%. You don't talk trophies. I get it.
Oh, what? You want to talk trophies? Not the Forest. I can't.
A man just literally just said.
You see those 2 things above our emblem? I don't think you know what they are.
Okay, no, I do know what they are, but outside of that, let's talk trophies, bro. Let's talk about trophies amount. Let's talk about trophy total. You don't want to talk about that because we know what.
Man doesn't know trophies so much he took the R out of it. He said called them trophies.
What's your predictions for later, by the way?
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1.
Tottenham win.
Imagine now, man.
Yeah, no, in fact, George, I just realized you've got 7 wins. So big you up for your 7 wins in that, but you've also got 7 defeats.
But that's what I just said once, that we either lose or we win.
No, but like I didn't know that you'd lost that many games. That you lost that many games.
That's fine.
They're 11.
No, don't. That's you don't love this.
It is. With regard, it is fine. It is fine.
That's not fine.
When I look at
your planet is using 7 games by the 7th
of the amount of players we have out, and a lot of these.
I'm pretty sure Man City have lost 7 games, and it's a fucking catastrophe. Man City haven't even lost 7 games. Man City haven't even lost 7 games.
If you lose to Liverpool today, your tenants go ahead of you.
Oh shit, we've lost 6. Fucking hell. Oh. God damn. Well, the bad thing is, we are actually above Tottenham still. Fuck knows how, but we are. Well, there you go. We've only lost 6. You've lost 7. Fucking hell.
Anyways,
you've lost more games than Man City. You know.
Does anyone think Tottenham's going to win today?
No.
Yeah.
No, I reckon it'll be a fucking mad game.
It's going to be a crazy. Anything can go anyway, man. Anything can happen. Red cards.
This is the 2 best attacking teams in the league going at each other. This is going to be an amazing game.
That listen, I hear them stats. I hear them stats.
You don't hear them stats. The facts, they are facts.
Yeah, so you I hear it. But I think you even know that Chelsea are better attacking than you are.
Chelsea's up there. Chelsea's up there.
Anyways,
Man City on though. I know Man City on. So
we're definitely not. That's why I didn't put it in the conversation, bro.
That's why I know that. You know,
I'm still trying to find Haaland and Foden at this point. I don't know where they are. It's what it is.
Anyways,
Foden got his first goal though.
Yeah, Bo, I'm not having that. I saw.
Starboy's back. Starboy's back.
No, he's not.
I feel Mitch.
Anyways, he's going to end it there. It's going to go over to, I think he's back on YouTube now. Just saw his stream. Ossie Guna.
Oh, is he?
He's back. So there we go. He's live right now. Go rate it up. You might not know him, but he's a mad bastard.
Yeah.
He's funny.
High line for life.
Just go and say good day, mate.
Life, mate.
That's what we do, mate. That's what we do.
Go rate, go rate it. And blessings, man. In a bit.